Eating what food shows have made me crave. Back before streaming services, I used to have cable TV and I would just binge watch anything on the Food Network, which honestly just led to a lot of late night cravings. This first one, I believe it was from Man vs. Food. He went to Gladys Knight's restaurant where she had chicken and waffles. Obviously hers was homemade, but I just got some frozen waffles, buttered them, added some chicken tenders and syrup, and I love sweet and salty combo. This next one I actually made in the middle of the night after watching an episode of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. It's supposed to be a deep fried hot dog, but I just did a pan fried because I didn't want to waste a bunch of oil. Put it on a buttered toasted bun with cheese, mayo, and ketchup. I love mayo on hot dogs. If you don't, that's fine. I'm from the Midwest. I love mayo. I am a burnt hot dog lover, and this reminds me of that, even though it's not burnt. It's just super crispy, and it's just as good as I remember from that late night meal. I'm not the biggest sweets person, but occasionally I found myself watching Cake Boss, and this is kind of a cheat because that show made me crave a pastry called a lobster tail, but I've never been able to find one of those. So this is an almond Danish from Costco. Still sweet and flaky and did the trick. Making an appetizer sampler at home, of all the things this app makes me crave. The closest chili to me is 2.5 hours away, so I've never gotten to try their Nashville hot mozzarella sticks. Oh my gosh, they're just as incredible as what I thought they would be. Well, I haven't tried theirs, but my version was incredible. Buttery, a little spicy, a little sweet, and then the salty gooey cheese. I'll put the recipe or like a screenshot at the end for you guys for whoever wants to make it. I then had some onion rings with cheese sauce. This is because I want Portillo's. Side note, this is the Fritos jalapeno cheddar dip. I'm becoming obsessed with it. It tastes like a spicier ballpark nachos. I didn't have tenders, but I made the dry rub hot honey boneless wings. Salty, sweet, spicy. It really like coats inside your lip and burns a little. I then did a garlic parm dry rub shrimp. I wanted to do lemon pepper, but I didn't have any, and I didn't want to go to the store just to get lemon pepper, but it was still delicious. Garlic parm goes so well on shrimp. But my favorite by far was the Nashville hot mozzarella sticks. I didn't measure, but I melted some butter. I added Nashville hot dry seasoning to it. I have the Old Thompson brand. I found it on Amazon. It's good, but it needs a little bit of sweetness, so I also add brown sugar. Let me know if you try it. Full day of mixing food from the freezer section. For an appetizer, I started off with some pizza rolls and some spinach artichoke dip. This combo just makes sense to me. I love white pizza and I love spinach as a topping. Even though I prefer microwave pizza rolls, I cook these in the air fryer so they would be crispier. The acidity from the tomato sauce went so well with the creamy cheesy dip. The inspiration for this video came from me wanting to put orange chicken on macaroni and cheese. White cheddar macaroni and cheese to me is good, but it always is lacking something. Like it's too much of one flavor. I don't know. This orange chicken was so sweet and tangy. It really cut through the richness of the mac and cheese. And while I liked it, I don't think it paired as well together as what I thought up in my head. And for dessert, I have been wanting to make an ice cream sandwich out of Uncrustables. I put the Uncrustables into the air fryer to get them nice and toasty and warm. Then I topped it with some strawberry ice cream. And oh my gosh, this was so good. The jelly and peanut butter were completely melted on the inside. They made almost like a syrup for the ice cream. Incredible. Let me know which you would eat. Who has the best store-bought queso? Today I'm trying a few of them to see how they rank. The perfect queso in my opinion is runny. It's not thick at all. It has a little bit of spice to it. It isn't too rich and it's kind of buttery. And today the closest I have found to that is the Queso Mama from Costco. As you can see, I've eaten a lot of this. I get it nearly every time I go to Costco and it's close. So close to being the perfect queso in my opinion. It's still a little bit too thick. Like as it cools, it gets really thick and it needs a little bit more spice. Prior to discovering Costco's, I really loved the Gordo's original recipe. It definitely was still missing something though, and a lot of you guys told me to try the home style recipe. First off, the consistency is exactly what I want in queso. I love it this runny, and it didn't get thick as it cooled. That being said, it did have a fake cheese whiz type taste that you kind of got used to as you ate it, but not perfect. I then found this queso blanco from Market Side at Walmart. It looked really promising. This one's thicker than I prefer, and while I thought it was okay, it had that cumin aftertaste that I don't care for. I think cumin tastes like the smell of body odor. These were all good. I think people will really like them, but we're on the hunt for the perfect queso, guys. Queso Mama's still the best, but I'm still hunting.